mean an everlasting and loving God. You got to get to that place where you deny the devil of what he really wants. He wants you to be a stagnant, stuck up, and stale Christian. You ought to show up every Sunday morning and say, since God kept me, I've come to say thank you. Since God put food on my table, I've come to say thank you. Since he put clothes on my back, I've come to say, why not your way? I want to encourage you to challenge your church commitment.
Go ahead,
that, it used to be a time where in this country, if black folk went in church, they must have been sick or dead. I mean, it was just out of the social norm for black folk in these yet-to-be United States of America not to be in church, and you dare not have a church home. That used to be a part of your introduction when you met somebody. Hi, my name is Joshua Harris. Oh, I belong to St. Timothy Missionary Baptist Church. Reminds me of this mother. Now, this mother, she was, she used to play the pick three. Okay. Now, don't y'all. Because I found a lottery ticket on the altar one time. Don't y'all act like. So, she was, somebody, help me, Jesus. So it was the pick three, and so her son would always come by the house to pick up her numbers, okay? And so she would play the same numbers every time. It was like a mixture between, her oldest son's birthday and when she got married. Y'all know. So he drops by and he picks up the numbers, expecting for the numbers to be the same as they've always been. But he notices that there's something different. And so he says, Mama, are you playing different numbers? She said, no, those are your numbers. See, she had noticed that over the years, his church attendance had been declining. And so she decided to send a message through the pick three. And so she said, these are your numbers. Let me show them to you, son. First of all, you got a 24. 24 stands for, it is 24 hours each and every day that God keeps you. There were people around you that lost their lives. It could have been you, it should have been you, it would have been you, but you ought to thank God that God kept you for another 24 hours. She said, wait a minute, that's not my only number, but I got a number 40 on here. Not the 40 that you drink, but the 40 hours that God allows you to work. He said he not only keeps you for 24 hours, but he also has blessed you with a job that you weren't qualified for. He opened a door when Negroes tried to close the door. He allows you to work 40 hours and he still blesses you. She said, wait a minute, you got 24 hours he keeps you, you got 40 hours he allows you to work, but he said, Mama, what is this 2 for? 2 stands for, it only is 2 hours that we worship together on Sunday morning. So according to my calculations, if he allows you to live for 24, if he allows you to work for 40, surely you could come to God's house and worship him for 2. I'm out of my way, but may the Lord God bless you real good. But is there anybody in the house today that said, I'm glad that he let me live for 24? I'm glad he allowed me to work for 40. So I've come to his house for about 2 hours to say, thank you, God. I wish you would turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord. Is there anybody here that can testify? The reason I'm here is not to see anybody else, but the reason I'm here is because he woke me up this morning. He started me on my way. I wish I had some help right here that can testify. I'm not here because things are perfect. I'm not here because things are going well, but I'm here because he still deserves all the glory, all the honor, that does not praising God's name, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praises shall continuously be in my mouth. You ought to tell somebody, I'm here today because God kept me. I'm through. I'm through. But let me help you. If God gives you 24 hours a day, and then for those of you who have been blessed to be able to work a job for 20, 40 hours, that's God's way of providing food on your table. And I'm just old school. I believe if you could show up for work, surely you can show up for worship. I know it's tight, but it's right. I want to be where I can be encouraged. And let me help you today. You can't offend me to the extreme that I won't come to my Father's house. I don't care who the pastor is, or who the deacon is, or who the trustee is, or who the membership may be. I don't care what decision was made. If this is God's house and God is your Father, you ought to be in God's house worshiping your heavenly Father. I want you to tell somebody you belong here. Come on, tell somebody you belong here. You belong in God's house. Won't you stand to your feet? Won't you stand?